Welcome to the Thought for Today. I am Monica Kincaid. Imagine an athlete preparing for the most important game of their life. The coach, having studied the opposing team's every move, offers a plan that, if followed, will guarantee victory. But the athlete is tempted by their own pride. They believe, so much like us, that they know the right way and that their way is right. So they ignore the coach's advice, trusting in their own strength and skill. The game begins and everything starts off well, but soon the opposing team starts to overpower them. The strategy that could have ensured their success was disregarded, and now they're overwhelmed, facing defeat. This story mirrors tension between hearing the wisdom and the truth of God and obeying it. Just like the athlete, we are often faced with the choice to follow the guidance of the one who knows what's best for us or to rely on our own understanding. Hearing God's voice is one of the greatest privileges of a Christian's life, but the real test of our faith is in what we do after we hear Him. In 2 Chronicles chapter 18, King Jehoshaphat sought to inquire of the Lord before going into battle, demonstrating a wise desire for God's direction. However, King Ahab only wanted prophets who would conform to his own desires, ignoring the warnings of Micaiah, the true prophet of God. Despite hearing God's clear warning of disaster, Ahab chose to follow his own will, do his own thing, and destruction came in 2 Chronicles chapter 18. This story teaches us the importance of not only seeking God's voice, but also submitting to it, even when it challenges our plans or requires sacrifice. It also leads to self-deception, disastrous consequences, and separation from God's will, ultimately resulting in harm and judgment. Obedience is where faith is tested, and trust in God is proven. I'll say that again. Obedience is where faith is tested, and trust in God is proven. We can learn several key lessons from 2 Chronicles. First, we must sincerely seek God's truth, even when it challenges our personal preferences. Ahab's downfall reminds us of the danger of ignoring God's warnings. Proverbs 16 and 18 reminds us pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before stumbling. The next important lesson is that, like Micaiah, we should remain steadfast in God's truth, even when it's unpopular or in the face of opposition. Lastly, Jehoshaphat's desire to seek the Lord reminds us that wisdom begins with surrendering to God's guidance. When we say, "I hear you, Lord," let it be that it's from a heart that is ready to trust and obey, knowing that God's plans, is for our ultimate good. True peace comes not from controlling the outcome, but from trusting the one who holds it. I'll say it again for the people in the back. True peace comes not from controlling the outcome. Help us, Jesus. But it actually comes from trusting in the one who holds it. So choose obedience on today and walk in the joy of His perfect plan. May God's blessings overflow you. Until next time.